Okay, so what table with the Pennsylvania map?
It's the big giant thing with the two legs with the Pennsylvania. What is it called? The outline thing that says Pennsylvania on it. We're that square looking thing, aren't we? Or is that Nevada?
No, we're like kind of rectangular. We have a bump at the top. It's pointy. It's like a half arrow.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, right. For some reason, I don't know. I don't remember. What's that called? The USA thing.
The map? Are you talking about?
I know.
Are you talking about a map?
The big picture that's on the map. You know what I'm talking about. Give me a pen.
What picture that's on the
Give
map?
me a stupid
There shouldn't
pen.
be any picture on the map except for the states. There's maybe like a map key that you come across sometimes.
Alright, it looks... I don't remember what it looks like. I think it looks like this. No, it looks
What
like
the
an
fuck
L.
is that?
What's... Now my head's getting mixed up. Alright. It's got two... Shit, does it have two legs? Hold on. It's like,
There's a thing on the map with legs.
It's all the states. It's all in one, and it's got it's like in a design. It's like a...
The map of the United States?
Yeah, what's that thing with all the states on it?
A map. It's a map.
With
Yeah, let me show you what I think you're talking about. Okay. Does it look like this? Okay, it's like...
Yeah, that's it.
That's the map of the United States, stuff. And it's got Texas down
But
here.
what's that actual thing called?
A map! It's a map!
It doesn't
It's
have
a map of the United States!
doesn't have a special name?
Map! That's a special name.
Oh, I thought the map was the paper that, like, it was the actual, like, I'm rolling my map out.
Here, you know what? Let's
Did you
show you.
roll-
Let's take a look at a map.
Do you have one?
No.
This will make this a lot easier. But why do people,
It's not like a very authentic one. This is an old school map from back in the day.
alright, well,
It's not accurate. It's just, because it's cool. It's not a thing to have.
Alright,
And
well,
it's not actually
I'll
represent.
try to work with this. Alright, so
Okay.
here's what we got. So somebody says, this is my map.
Yeah, that's their
Isn't
map.
that this thing?
That's their world. That's the map of the world. Yeah.
It's okay, it's not, alright.
Hey, look.
I don't know if I can do it with this, dude.
Now, if we just had,
I'm gonna go back to the pen paper.
Look,
That's too technical.
if we just had this one, just this, that would be the map of the northern United States. That would be the continent.
We're
and
northern,
also,
right?
this is Central America, this is North America, and Canada is North America too. Canada and the United States are on
What
the
the
North
fuck is
American
that?
continent.
Oh, wait. Okay, so this is us, right?
That, like, generally.
With the leg.
Yeah, careful, don't draw on this.
Alright. Okay, so this is us with the leg. And we're northern. Well, what?
It's Florida.
Oh, this is?
Yeah.
Well, I can't see right.
Well, again, this is an old school map, so it's not accurate in any way.
Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. That thing with the leg, right?
That's a peninsula.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Now, how do you know what all these states are here? How do you know?
Because there's no states actually drawn on there, but you have a pretty good idea of generally where they are. Not everybody can draw an exact map in their head, but you have like a general idea. Like,
Well,
for
how do you
example,
know what's a state and what's a country?
because there's only there's two countries on the North American continent, right?
Wait, we're on the North American continent.
Yes. And up on the North American continent, here, let's have a look at a map. Let's have a look at a good map.
Yeah, this is great. I'm too much.
Alright, here we go.
I made it. Alright.
Map. Google Maps.
No, too complicated. Nope.
It's
we
not.
can't.
It's really easy. You'll see. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find the pan out button. Let's go.
You're just going to go out?
Let's go really far away. Yeah. Bye, Philly.
I want to see the picture with the legs.
Yeah,
up.
I'm showing you the leg picture.
All right.
All right,
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now let's start here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the United States. That's us.
This is all North America. And we can see here in North America we've got Canada. Ooh. Look at all this. Well, look at all that. Look at it. Wow.
Where does it stop?
It just goes on forever.
Holy shit.
See, this is all only North America, right? This is Russia over here. But we're not going there yet. This is Alaska. That's why it was funny when Sarah Palin was like, I could see Russia. Because Russia's right here, and this is Alaska.
Ah.
And Alaska is part of the United States.
How?
Because we just own it. So this is the United States.
Right.
That's the Florida Peninsula.
Oh,
I
so
think
there's
the
only
other
one
leg you're thinking about
Yeah.
is the high. I like that Mexico looks like a high
For
heel,
some
right?
reason-
Or a boot. So this is like the heel of the high heel.
See, for some reason I thought the legs were closer, as you can see in my
Pretty
drawing.
far away.
I thought that they
There's
were
a Texas leg, kind of. Like if you just
now
cut
that's
out
like a-
Mexico, there's a leg
That's
on
an
Texas.
elephant leg. I wasn't thinking that.
You're
For some
thinking
reason I
dainty
thought we had
legs.
two yeah, there were two legs.
All right. So generally,
What?
you know that Pennsylvania is the northeastern part of the United States.
Now, how do you know that?
Because you can see it right here, and you know that this is north, this is east, this is south, and this is west.
Okay.
So it's northeast, northeast, northeast.
Gotcha.
There we are. Okay. And then it has all the other states here with lines drawn around them. So this way you know where they start and end. Okay.
Right. So
Yeah.
where's Italy?
On the European continent over here. See? Now everything over here is a country. All these lines, see? We've got states.
See, they should draw countries differently because they look like states to me. I think that they all look like states.
But there's no, you can't, why would you look at something and think it looks like a state on a map and then look at another one and be like, that looks like a country, and that, is there like a difference in the way the lines are drawn to you? They're just lines. It doesn't mean anything. Like in here they're called states. In some other places they're called provinces. Like in Canada, these are basically the
See,
same
now,
as
in
states.
my
They're
head,
just provinces. They have a
people-
different name, that's all.
People who live in provinces all wear bonnets. Is that right?
No. That's not right. No.
All right.
Okay, now look, see? Here we go. So, there may be no visible difference between the Italian line
Now hold on. No.
and
there
then,
is.
like,
See,
the
these
Missourian lines.
these lines are a lot lighter. Now, if you please go back to the other states,
These are countries.
they look like states. I don't
But
care.
they're not. It doesn't matter what they look. To me, you know what they look like to me? Green splotches with lines on them. But that doesn't change the fact that they're representative of countries, right? These are countries. They're not states. Now, this is the European continent. This is the continent of Europe. And then down here, we have the continent of Africa.
Now, how is one supposed to remember all of this stuff?
It's really easy because there's only 7 continents. So there's not that many that you have to remember.
But with the 7 continents and there's all these places on them, how do
Yeah.
you remember all these places?
Well, these are all countries.
How do you know?
They just, because they're African countries. Because I don't, because you know what? I know that Angola is a country because at one point I read that Angola is a country in Africa.
So you only know it if you've read it.
How else does somebody know something?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Like, it's not like you look at it and just, go, if all these words were gone, I wouldn't be able to name half of the countries in
Like,
Africa.
when I was in Bermuda, I had no idea where I was.
Here, you want to see?
That would be good, yeah.
All right. Ooh, look at all these places.
They still all look like states to me, no matter what. I just think they do.
Bermuda.
Oh, alright.
See?
Now, where is that?
So we went from here down to there. This is in the Atlantic Ocean. Bermuda.
Is it a country?
Yes. Now, I believe Bermuda is owned. Let's see. Let's see. I think Bermuda is under the governance of the English. I'm not sure. I'm not that good at geography. Let's see. Who owns Bermuda? Bermuda. Yeah, it's a British overseas territory. So, it's a British territory, which means the English are like the boss of Bermuda, basically. You know? And like, let's see, here we go.
I'll tell you what looks like a country. Go up.
Dominica. This is the smallest, I think this is the smallest country in the world.
See, now this looks like a country.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thing, I would think was a country. Actually, I say that's a country.
Well, here, have a look at it in perspective. If you look at it really close, with nothing around it, you know, it probably looks a lot like a country, yeah. Like Martinique, that's French. This, St. Lucia, I think that's French too. But Dominica, or Dominica, is the only country in this little thing. It's its own independent country. All the other ones are territories, or they're governed by some foreign thingamajig.
Can you go back up to this again?
To the United States?
Right.
Yeah.
So this whole thing is not a country.
This is a country. This is a country. Yeah. The United...
What?
Yeah, the United States is a country.
So that's what this is called, with the legs.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, alright.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all states, because they look
These
like
are all states.
Oh, well, that's easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you know what state goes where?
Well, the borders of the states have been long set for through a variety of different methods. See, the settlers came, and originally, if you look at the map of the United States, these little state lines aren't all exactly the same. There's conflicts over where states were going to be, some conflicts over what they were going to be called, etc. And as we went out west, you'll notice that the states get larger. I've read a couple different reasons for why that happened. Some say that people got fucking lazy and they didn't feel like making these itty bitty little states anymore. So they just went, look at the big square. It's
Is Mexico a country?
Yes. When we went to Mexico, where did you think we were going?
I don't know. I know.
We went to Mexico. It's a country.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good. Is the Dominican Republic a country?
Yeah, but I think it's governed by somebody. Let's check. I'm really bad with all these islands in the little West Indies. And
I don't understand how people remember all this stuff. That's just a lot to remember.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to Nevada. Is that a country or a state?
That's a state.
I'm going to Santa Barbara. Is that a country or a state?
I think that's a city.
No.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know the difference with them, too? Do they look different in
Okay,
the
so
drawings?
the Dominican Republic is shared. Wait, what did you say? I was almost saying. Who what?
What do the cities look like?
Oh, look, they're dots.
Let's see.
See? St. Louis is a dot. Philadelphia is a dot.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Now, if
I just don't know how I'm expected to remember all
we
this.
go up over to Europe here, see? Like, look, these are all dots. These dots are the cities.
Now, is this big thing a country?
Where? Which one?
The big drawing. This big hunk of land here. If I'm going on a boat, am I going to this country?
No. See, there's the country of Poland, Ukraine, the Ukraine.
Oh, so there's a whole bunch
yeah.
of them.
There's
put
Romania. Right, there's Hungary.
Oh, like Romania's
Serbia.
a country.
Yeah, what did you think it was?
I thought it was like a little town.